Good morning, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, this is an exclusive update for XLM. Only XLM, and I'll give about 3.5 minutes. So, what we're looking at right now is, we're in this we're still in an uptrending support line, but we're starting to downtrend from the top where we hit about 25.25. And we've been consolidating since then on a downward trend. And our trend lines are going to meet with XLM. It's pretty simple to see. We're starting to run out of structural space. So you're going to have to be very careful. By the time it gets to the end of this, you should have an uptrending support to about 24.48. Maybe a little bit higher because it could bust up just to break down. But I would say somewhere in this area. So as you can see in the 15-minute, we're getting very close to the end of this trend line. Down sloping highs, up sloping lows. In this current pattern cycle, it's going to have a date with destiny, and with no volume, that's where it generally breaks to the downside. You guys have got to see a lot of historical evidence with how we break to the downside when we have no volume. There is one thing I want to sneak in, though. A lot of people have asked me about DAG. Guys, that's manipulation at its finest. When you guys ask me how XRP needs to go up significantly, this is what it would need to do. It had an average volume, the predictive volume trend, or the average price volume trend. We were getting about 464,000 in every 15 minutes for DAG. We got 3.51 million for that 15-minute segment. Followed by 3 million, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million. So that's a significant increase in volume. Most of this volume since then has become, selling volume. That was a 15-minute candle that you had to be in and out within, I believe, a 4 or 5 minute period just to get any kind of those gains. So that was interesting to say the least. And if you're in those on a pre-pump, that wasn't even a pump. A lot of people got wrecked. It's at 19 cents. Do you know how many people bought that from 16 all the way up to 40 and now they're sitting on a fucking 70% loss? Those are the ones, if you ever see that happen, never buy that on a rising channel, on a top. That's a rising top that had no chance of sustaining. You could have shorted the shit out of that if you were paying attention. I didn't. I don't short, but I'm saying that's what some people would have done. They would have shorted that very top. So, but it's tightening up its trend line, as you can see. We got that the uptrending support line and the downtrending resistance line that'll meet. So XLM is going to be one that you have to watch very carefully, and it very well could be a little bit ahead of the rest. It's building terrible formations within the pattern, so I don't have high hopes for any of these right now. I really don't. XLMs are great with stellar lumens. It's going to be great down the road. We just got to find the bottom so that we can take a significant pump. Because XLM, make no mistake about it, when we get around 20 or 18 cents, we're going to have a significant pump. That could exceed 40 cents. So we're gonna see what happens, but right now I would just sit back, relax, smoke a joint, go jog, do something. Let this pattern play out. Watch this uptrending support line finally crumble. We're lacking volume that would make this a sustainable thing. It's hard to predict exact time frames, but none of this crash has happened yet. This part of it is still intact. It's just building the structure for a fall. That's it. No more, no less. The 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XM and Future Digibyte OG. If you want to join Tom's Army, I highly encourage it. We're trying to get to 500 members of Tom's Army. We picked up 2 overnight. We're back up to 216. So we ate up the 4-person loss in 2 days, and now we're back to 216, so I'm very happy about that. renewals are going on and a lot of people are renewing again. I'm going to have to do advanced market share. I didn't get to it at the end of the week because of my son's party planning, but something tells me on an update, I can't get my joint lit. This is a disaster. My lighter died. Well, that's about all she wrote for that lighter. So I will not be smoking this joint on the way. So, but yeah, so we're back up to 216 members of Tom's Armor, which I'm very happy about. And then we've also got, if you want to donate, links in the description. But guys, I'm going to leave you with this. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month.